Hello there, hope you're all well. Today I'm going to talk about performance, or rather lack of performance, certainly on my part. As you'll know from previous posts, on holiday for a week, and then I had to go to Wales pretty much straight away after being on holiday for a week's training course. Didn't get back till Friday night. It was a very sedentary training course. Despite the hotel I was staying in having a gym, I only achieved 2 nights in the gym, and it was pretty much on the running machine and doing some leg weights. So back on the bike today, my commute to and from work, and coming back from work today, I got overtaken by a rider, which was annoying. It's annoying when that happens. It's very frustrating. It's only the second time I've ever been overtaken, ever actually, while I've been living in the Edinburgh area for nearly 3 years. So this was frustrating. I tried to up the pace a bit, but it wasn't happening. There was nothing there, nothing in the legs. So reality is, I am not that fit at the moment, or I would class myself not to be that fit at the moment. But that's okay. That's okay. Taking the negative and turning it into a positive, because it's given me the determination and the swift kick in the nuts, basically, to realize that sometimes we're just not as fit as we think we are. It was a bit of a surprise today as I was climbing. It was it's about maybe 2 mile climb, and some of my local circuit coming back, and it's relatively steep in some sections, and I was climbing at about 15 and a half miles an hour, which to be fair is not a bad speed for the climb. Probably sitting at about, again, I wasn't killing myself, probably about 240 watts. Um, and this guy, I looked around, this guy just came past me, and it looked like it was absolutely no effort to him. To make it more annoying, he was wearing jeans. I mean, he was on a nice bike, all the gear, but he was wearing jeans. So obviously, I don't know, he looked like he'd finished college or something like that. But he certainly looked like he knew what he was doing. So for me, that was a bit frustrating. Yeah, I wasn't killing myself, like 240 watts, but it was still frustrating because I was still slightly out of my comfort zone, or it felt like that. So I mean, normally when I'm fit, certainly last year when I was fit training for the record, I was hitting 330 watts for an hour comfortably. I could train at that. So yeah, annoying, disappointing, upsetting. You all know, those of you that do it know what it feels like. It's never nice when somebody overtakes you, especially when they're not fully geared up. And I was, which was a bit frustrating. Yeah, I was on my steel bike. Yeah, I was on training wheels. Yeah, he was on carbon, nice wheels. But it doesn't matter really, to be honest. It's just an excuse. The equipment is not really that important at these amateur kind of levels. It doesn't really make that much difference. Margin, only marginal gains. It's all about power and watts. So, what I'm going to do and what I plan to do, that's given me the motivation on the back of that, is to do some film footage over the next 3 weeks of how you get from here to here. So I'm gonna do some training sessions. Again, family man, work full time, working an average of 9 to 10 hours per day. I have a week where I'll take my daughter to nursery, so I can't do a long training ride in the morning, and I need to go straight to work. And then I can do a training ride in the evening because my wife picks the daughter up. But then the week after, it's the opposite way around. I can do some training in the morning before work, but then I need to get home exceptionally sharp. I've got basically only got like 40 minutes to get home from work, which isn't really a lot of time, and then pick my daughter up. So it's going to be interesting. So what I want to do is show you what you can achieve with minimal time frames, family life, working, and basically pleasing everyone in the process. So I want to do that. I did check my weight today. I am actually 3 kilos heavier than I was 2 weeks ago, and that's with being quite sedentary and, as I say, training courses, stuck in a room pretty much for 9 and 10 hours, and being fed as well, and not really having the chance to do much. That's kind of what it does to you. Because the ironic thing is, when you train a lot, your appetite doesn't go down, or certainly mine doesn't anyway. If I'm not training, I still have the same appetite and want to eat the same. I still get the same hunger pains, in the stomach, even when I'm not really doing anything. So, training's important if you want to keep lean, and stay in condition, basically. So, what I plan to do is basically just show you how quick, if you work hard, you can get into condition, and the fact that you don't have to spend a massive amount of time where we've all got lives and jobs and family, and we don't have the luxury of being paid to train and race, or to keep fit, basically. So hopefully this will work well. So what I plan to do is I'll do a few in-house turbo sessions on my tax turbo machine over a period of time, and take the wattage from that, show you the wattage with me being out of shape, or for me out of shape certainly, um, and then show you the various increases over the, hopefully, I'm saying increases, I'm hoping increases over the next few weeks. I know it's the end of the season, but I haven't really done anything this season at all, to be honest. This year's been a complete write-off for me. I was supposed to reattempt the record, that I wasn't able to do that. I was supposed to do some racing. I've only done one or two. It's not been the best year for racing, but it's been an amazing year for me for other aspects of my life. Um, so we have to be realistic. Racing, competing is not the be all and end all. There are other things, but it's nice to do. It's nice to have a passion. It's mainly nice to keep fit and to be healthy. And I like that, and I think everyone should do that. We're kind of in a society now that finds it difficult to, I think, from my point of view, certainly anyway, to keep fit and to be healthy. There's a lot of heart disease, there's a lot of obesity. So, it's important. You don't have to go and race and be averaging even 240 watts of power or whatever, but, keeping healthy and fit, and being active is quite good. You can probably see actually in just a very short period of time from my other posts, I have put a bit of weight on. You can see it in the face. For me, I actually put weight on quite quickly. I also lose it very quickly, so I'm not overly concerned. But for myself, you get a lot of people that are naturally lean. Yeah, I don't get excessively heavy. I'm currently, at the moment, I'm about 65 kilos, at 5'9", or 174 centimeters. When I'm racing and competing, I'm down to anywhere between 60 to 63 kilos, depending on muscle mass. So yeah, I can, although 65 isn't a lot, and when I used to do mountain biking in the 90s, I was actually 76 to 78 kilos, and I didn't look overweight then, certainly. So, it just depends, but my upper body was bigger. I had far more upper body strength, and larger arms. So, it just depends what you want to do, really. It just depends. Um, but currently at the moment, it's probably water retention. It's just a case of getting back into the flow of training again. So I'll take you through it and give you regular updates. I don't really believe in dieting for weight loss. I think, it causes problems. It causes problems with your metabolism. I just believe in balanced, healthy. Don't cut out things that, don't cut out things that you want. I'm not saying eat ice cream every day and Mars bars or whatever, but every now and again, if you want something like that, then take it. If you want it, take it. Yeah, your body's needing it. A little tip, by the way, a little top tip. If you are constantly craving chocolate, as I do on occasion, to be perfectly honest, have a look at your magnesium levels, things like that. It could be that you're lacking in some other foods. I've certainly found that. I used to eat chocolate frequently even when I was like 60 kilos, because I was training quite hard and my calories were probably too restricted. So I've substituted the chocolate for other things like raisins. I'll have raisins and bananas and things like that now. So it's just a case about getting it right. I mean, to be honest, the chocolate didn't do me any harm at all. But it's not good to eat chocolate every day. Sometimes it's okay, but not every single day. But that's just me though. Okay. So okay, thank you for watching. I'll keep you updated and catch you on the next one.